Hey peeps, we thought we'd do something a little bit different today. And you know what? I'm not sure I know how to pronounce that. Is that VARO or is that VARO? I don't know. If you look in the on-deck circle of just about any, there's an ant, any Major League Baseball game these days, you'll see these different kind of bat weights, or bat donuts as they, I think, have been traditionally called. But that's what this is. This is the new 2017 version of those. They've actually teamed up with Marucci and made one of their new versions of it. So excited to get a look at that in this box. We've only ever read it. I've only ever read it. VARO. I don't know what we're gonna go with here, but let's get done with the formalities. Let's check this bad boy out. Or these bad boys out. You know, the idea, if you've ever goofed around enough with some, see, like I was saying here, here's a bunch of pictures of MLB players using it. But yeah, it's everywhere. They even have some softball stuff, apparently. Clearly they have baseball stuff. That green one looks like a lot like the last year's one, or the 2000, I don't know if they call it 15 or 17. But they have all these reasons for why, you know, why this makes sense more than a traditional donut. And generally the idea is it's really a soft fit over your sweet spot of your bat, and it distributes the weight well. It's true. If you ever put one of these VARO or VARO bat weights on, you'll know in a second. It just feels different. You're like, oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to feel. Makes tons of sense. So they're anyways, they're pretty sweet. Nice, some swag. Gotta love that. Cool. Looks like there's two of them in here. This is what's called the ARC. So they have two different versions. They have an ARC version and they have a core version. They also have a 2 and see those well enough. They also have a 2 and a quarter barrel one, and it looks like they have one for softball too that I've never goofed around with. But it catches onto your barrel sooner, and so it ends up not jacking up the sweet spot, and also just gives it just a softer feel. If you've never seen those before, hopefully you get a good look at that bad boy. But yeah, you put the knob of the bat this way and grab it, and then you let it slide. You let it slide down the bat, and you can, you know, again, if you kind of look at that picture of Jenny Finch, all right, you can kind of see how that, how that bat fits on there. But yeah, anyways, that's the idea. Pretty straightforward. They come off and go on really easy. They have these. I guess there's some new design this year. Part of that new design are these little. Actually, I don't know if those are, but it's just softer on the inside, so it doesn't really, cling to your barrel. Maybe it just kind of sticks in there, just soft feel in there. But I think the really cool one, or at least for this year, is the fact that they've worked with Marucci here to get this new one that I haven't seen yet. A little Jose Bautista on there. Yeah, baby. That's it. You'll notice on these things here, they'll tell you a little bit about it, but it works on a 2 3/4, 2 5/8. This is the 20 ounce. This is 12 ounces. But same idea, right? You just put the knob of the bat, or the knob of the bat there, and then you have this that sort of gently grabs onto the barrel and doesn't jack up your sweet spot. So yeah. Anyways, thought you guys might enjoy us opening up these. I don't know, VARO. I'm kind of irritated at myself. I don't know how to pronounce that, but whatever, you get the idea. There you go. We'll get these on some bats, swing them up a little bit. We'll write a review on the site, and from there, that's it. We reviewed last year's one, so it'll be fun to see how these ones are a little bit different. We'll compare, do some side by side and stuff, so that'll be fun. But we'll get those up soon enough.